What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there doing well. Y'all, I wasn't expecting to get on the table this late. I actually had an unexpected reading I had to do, and it took way longer than what I expected, but it's cool. I ain't mad at all, okay? So, let's get into it. So, we're going to pull some messages from my awakened soul here, and we're going to see what's going on. I was led or kind of pulled. Something kind of led me to go to this deck, so let's just see what it is that you need to know, okay? All right, so messages for my Scorpios. What do my handsome Scorpios need to know? If anybody is interested in a reading with me, guys, I don't have any readings that's over $100, okay? So if you're trying to get a reading and you're trying to see how expensive I am, I don't think I'm too expensive yet, okay? So anyway, let's get into it. Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know? Oh, Lord. All right, so I have learned my lessons. Now I must take a new path. All right, so for some of you guys, you could have learned or closed out a lot of karmic cycles. Okay, you hear me talk about a lot of karmic cycles because those are dealing with those low vibrational, toxic ass, ain't no good ass friends, family members, co-workers, just energies that you meet in general. Okay, if you close out the cycle of dealing with those type of people, okay, you have learned your lessons. That means that you guys, not saying you're not going to have any more lessons, but you won't have any more of those type of karmic lessons, okay? And you're ready to take a new path in your life. So this could be your energy, or for some of you, there's someone around you that has learned some lessons here, okay? They've learned some karmic lessons. They don't got their ass toe up. And it's like they've learned now what they need to do, what they don't need to do. And now they're realizing they must take a new path in life, okay? Whatever path, whatever direction they was headed on, they feel like, this shit ain't working for them no more. And it's time for me to take a new path here, okay? So we will possibly clarify that and see who that energy is. All right, so give us another one. Messages for my Scorpios. Either you or someone else here has learned their lessons. Like they come to the conclusion, they're reflecting on some things now. They like, man, I learned my lessons. And what I know I won't do is be doing that same shit I was doing in the past. Okay. Someone feels like it's time to take a whole new path, a whole new direction in life. All right, so let's pull more. Messages from my Scorpios. Let's pull some more. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, so we have, I think I might be too late. Okay, so this is definitely somebody else's energy, so I damn sure ain't got a pull, but we still might, okay? So this person that we're talking about, you guys, now this could still be you. You can feel like this as well, but the person that we're talking about is someone possibly from your past, okay? Someone here now is learning the lessons, and it may have took this person a long time. Remember I said somebody here was hard-headed. You know, it took them a long time to want to learn the lesson and see what it is that spirit was trying to show them about people. You know, becoming aware and allowing their intuition to be open. This is someone who their intuition was blocked, and when your intuition is blocked, you got cloud of judgment. You don't make good decisions. You don't think clearly. You know what I'm saying? And you don't listen to what you're being guided or what you're being told to do. So this person had to get their ass toe up spiritually here. Now they done got this spiritual ass whooping. All right, this person's realized I gotta take a new path in life. I can't continue to go down this path in the direction that I was going. But the thing is, now this person's realized they need to take a new path in life, baby. It might just be too late, okay? It might just be too late. Cause some of y'all, guess what? You don't want to surrender to this connection anymore. For some of y'all, you just done gave up on this person, like, and I'm not gonna say you waited because we ain't supposed to wait on not a damn person, right? But you might have still had hope for you and this person, that okay, maybe the collective or whoever, get it together, we can be together, or maybe we'll be able to work this out in the future. And you were willing, I feel like for maybe a small few, you a small percentage, you know what I'm saying? Ain't everybody. Some of you were willing to wait. I know in the beginning, I ain't gonna lie, when I first was hearing about this twin flame journey and all this, I was willing to wait. I was like, oh, okay, this is what we gotta do. Not thinking the time frame gonna be motherfucking years and years and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like, I'm starting to look at this whole twin flame journey totally different than what I did in the beginning 3 years ago. 4 years ago when I learned about the twin flame journey, 3 years ago when I sat on this table and started doing these readings. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a different place and a different energy now, and I've also advanced as a reader. So my whole outlook on this journey is different. I honestly, and I've said it several times, like this journey is not all about us reconnecting with our divine counterpart. It's about the journey itself and you discovering, you becoming who you was always destined to be. I was always destined to be a reader. Did I know that shit? Hell no. Didn't know nothing about reading. Didn't know nothing about cards. Knew nothing about none of that. You see what I'm saying? But now I feel like you're at a point in your life, you're in a different energy. You don't want to surrender to this connection anymore. At one point in time, you were ready to surrender to your twin flame journey. You were ready to surrender to this person, you know, and whatever it was gonna take for you guys to be together. Like that was the type of energy that you was in. You was willing to make it work. You didn't give a damn how long you had to wait on their ass. Like it is what it is. But it's like now, the energy that you in now that you love yourself, now you done poured into yourself, now you in this empress and emperor energy, and you done birthed a whole new you where you ain't trying to connect or go back to the past, or even relive to anything that reminds you of the past, baby. You ain't even trying to surrender to this person or this connection anymore. And I feel like for some of y'all, this person's picking up on their energy. That's why they ain't coming around for some of y'all. This person picks it, just like you pick up on their energy, they pick up on your energy as well, baby. And your energy is telling them, bitch, I ain't fucking with you right now. We say, I ain't fucking with you. You little stupid. You know what I'm saying? You're not fucking with this person. You don't even want to surrender to this connection anymore, okay? For some of y'all, you may not even really know what you want, but what you do know is that you over this damn connection. You over trying to reconnect and reconcile and rebirth and renew and all that type of shit. You like, man, fuck all of that. You know, like you really don't know what you don't. You don't. Some of you shit, you feel like you on the fence. You know, a piece of your heart, a little part of your soul, may be like, man, me and this person really didn't get to see what could have happened. You know what I'm saying? What could have been. I think her got a song or somebody got a song about what could have been. You know, you didn't ever get to see what could have been. And just that little small, I ain't gonna lie, that's the only thing in me that I would say that would give me some type of, what the hell am I trying to say? That little inkling or that little part of me that I always think about what could have been would only be the only reason why I would maybe take a leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? But you hear I said maybe the only reason, like other than that, you don't know what you want, but you know you over this connection, you over this person, you tired of hearing about them, you just tired. You know what I'm saying? You just ready for something new. You want new energies, new people, all that type of shit. And I 100% feel you on that, Scorpio, okay? So I feel like for a lot of you, and I don't know if you guys have noticed too how the energies have shifted in the readings. You know, we still, and I have, I get new subscribers every day, energies change every day. So, some people are just now learning about things. Some of us have passed. Like we're all in different places in our journey. But I feel like for the ones that, have healed, the ones who are working on themselves and doing their inner healing and things, I really feel like I'm picking up a lot of energy from you guys that you're over this person. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want them back. And there is nothing wrong with this shit. We all got free will to choose and fuck. Like they chose what they want to hear. We get to make our own choice too. But for some of y'all, this person may be too late. When they decide to learn their lessons, when they decide they gotta take a new path and take a new direction and get on their chariot and have the willpower and the determination and the courage and the momentum and all that shit to move forward, shit, it might be too late. Cause shit, y'all ain't fucked up about this person no more. Like that's what it is. So I guess that's why I was led. Somebody that may have been a cross watcher. Somebody needs to hear that shit. Scorpio is not fucked up about you no more. Okay? Let's get one more. Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. Let's get one more. Messages for my Scorpios. Who Scorpio needs to know? Yep. But shit, y'all, this person don't give a damn. They say they're ready to confess their love for you. So for some of you, this is why you ain't even interested in surrendering no more, because you've been waiting for umpteen years for this person just to tell you how they feel. To say, yes, I love you, want to be with you, all that type of shit. All right? And you don't give a fuck. All right? You don't want to surrender to this connection, but guess what? No matter what, this person is still determined to make things right, to make this situation right between you and them, okay? All right, y'all. So let's roll. Let's see exactly who this reading is about. I love you guys. I'm gonna try to get out a couple of more. And I got to go lay the fuck down because I got to get the fuck back up in the morning, okay? So we got Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Sag, Heavy Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Leo, Sag, Virgo, and I'm hungry. Gemini, Leo, Cancer, Aquarius. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.